From Knoch High School, it's a battle for the traveling Pike Trophy as the Knoch Knights host their arch rival, the Freeport Yellowjackets. Good evening, it's Ed Cody along with the Swami George Abraham to bring you tonight's action. The Knoch Knights coming in with a 6-1 record overall, 2-0 in conference play, tied for first in the Allegheny 6 conference with East Allegheny. Freeport 2-5, 0-2 in conference play. They are the defending conference champs, 10-2 last year. And you know, in high school, George, when you get hit by graduation, it's hard to pick it up in 1 year. But Freeport normally winning 8 or 9 games every year. For Knoch, what a turnaround under second-year coach Tim Burchett. 1-9 last year, only 3 wins in the previous 3 seasons, turning it around with 6 wins in this season.
Absolutely, a great job, and as you say, roles reversed, but it is a rivalry, so be careful.
And last week, Freeport lost to East Allegheny 28-7. They're tied with Knoch for first place. Knoch last week won by forfeit with Shadyside Academy because of medical issues with that hand, foot, and mouth disease. So they've had a week off. Like you said, this is a big rivalry game. The last 10 years of the rivalry, Freeport leads the series 5-3-2. They won 3 in a row, including 42-0 last year.
No, absolutely. As you say, the roles are reversed, but I'm always leery when it's a rivalry game. I watch games all the time, and you look and you think, oh, I don't know. But then the team, especially Freeport, there's a winning tradition there.
They've had, for the last half century, Freeport's been an outstanding football program. Knoch slipped a little bit, but Tim Burchett in his second year bringing things back. They have some outstanding athletes, and they have a young team led by their quarterback, Cody Mullen, who's thrown for over 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. They lost their number 1 running back to injury, Anthony Nicolazzo. That slack being picked up by Ethan Allwine. But they have some tremendous receivers, led by their freshman receiver, Jackson Bauman, who's got 27 passes for 353 yards. And then Caden Spencer's caught 24 for 475 yards, almost 20 yards a catch. So they're well-schooled offensively. Freeport has a young team, too, trying to rebuild, led by their quarterback, Drew Ross, and a really good running back and outstanding linebacker in Colton Otterman. And they have an outstanding receiver in Brady Sullivan, excuse me. He's got 22 passes for 340 yards. So both teams capable of throwing the football.
Absolutely. In today's game, you have to be able to throw it. You might not have to throw it every time, but you have to throw it enough for 2 reasons. One, obviously, getting the ball up and down the field, and 2, I think it attracts players. I think if you just run the ball every play, you're not going to get kids out because they want, call it excitement, whatever you want to call it, they want to play wide open football.
While Burchett's in his 2nd season, John Gallett Freeport's in his 16th.
Oh, yeah, he's a veteran.
Done a terrific job there. You know, a couple of years ago we did their game at North Catholic, and they looked terrific in that game. It's just one of those years. Every coach, I don't care who you are, you go through a little bit of a down year. But like you said, they're going to be fired up coming in here tonight. The Knoch Knights out in the field in their blue uniforms with white numerals, and the Freeport Yellowjackets in white. And Freeport will send back deep, be Brady Sullivan and Cyprian Sellinger, one of their other top receivers. So we're all set to go here at Knox Stadium, and their new turf field looks terrific. And we're underway. Taken at the 2.
Sellinger brings the ball up.
That looked like Sullivan on that return.
To the 19-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellowjackets.
1st and 10 for Freeport. Ball at their 20-yard line. Trip set to the left. There's a handoff to Otterman up over the left side.
Ross's handoff to Otterman.
Not much there, Eddie. Pretty nice job by the defense.
Gain of just one. I'm going to say the original line of scrimmage was a 19, so
Yeah.
2nd and 9 at the 20.
Barely over the 20.
No tight end. You see that so much today in high schools. The tight end is out of the picture. There's a quick flip out
Another
here.
pass.
Pass downfield and nearly intercepted. So right away, Freeport comes up with a little tersickry. Doesn't work.
Let's say this, it didn't tersick
No.
Knoch. They were ready for it.
It was a flip out to Danny King,
Yep.
and the coverage downfield was outstanding.
No, really. It could have been intercepted just as easily.
3rd and 9 for the Yellowjackets at their own 20-yard line. Double slot formation. Drew Ross, he's thrown for 719 yards. He's going to flip out here to Brady Sullivan, and he's going nowhere.
Freeport defense. You look at that, the Knoch defense, and they were all over that play.
The middle linebacker, Dylan Pinkerton, was right over there.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Gain of just 1 on a play, 4th and 8.
4th down for the Yellowjackets.
And Cyprian Sellinger back to punt.
Lefty boot.
Yes. And they're going to let it bounce.
Yeah, he's starting on the 46. That's pretty good field position.
Yeah, but their quarterback back there, Cody Mullen.
Well, they had 2 back. I like that, but they let it bounce anyway, so it didn't matter. But that's good field position on the 46. My goodness.
1st and 10 for the Knights at their own 46-yard line. Try to set that backfield for it. Be Cody Mullen, Ethan Allwine, Cadence Spencer, Jackson Bauman, wide receivers. And they come out with a trip set to the right to start the game.
1 receiver on the left.
Motion right, Allwine. They're going to go for the home run right off the bat. Incomplete.
Mullins pass to Skirka.
And a pass intended for Sam Skirka.
2nd down for the Knights.
He was out there.
He was.
He was open, just a little bit overthrown, but he was out there.
At center is Bennett Shaw, a senior. The guards Wyatt Foster and Parker Anderson. The tackles Zach Sabalski and Lucas Rouleau. Now they're in like a scrum set. Bunch to the right. And it's a keeper by Mullen off the left side. Has one to beat. Down the far sideline. And he's going to take it down the sideline and in for the touchdown run. A 54-yard touchdown run.
It was well blocked. They got the guy on the ground they had to, and that was it. From then it was just one-on-one with the defense, and he outran him.
Well, he's rushed for 346 yards this year. That was his 4th TD. That's going to put him over 100 for the season. Is there a flag?
Yeah, 54 yards. They got a block way back here.
Well, that won't be the last time you'll see him run that quarterback draw. Holding penalty, so the 10-yard penalty. Now, where did it occur?
10 yards up, that's why.
Yes.
The ball's a yard or 2 up because it happened about 12 yards down the field.
So they move it back,
right,
and it'll be a 2nd and
about
9.
9, yes.
Okay. Double slot formation. Down the left sideline on the run, it looked like Ethan Allwine.
Handoff to Allwine.
He picks up the first down. He's a big running back, George. He's 6'2", 210.
Yeah, 6'2", 210. That's a big runner for college.
He had a 100-game rushing game a couple of weeks ago. So 1st and 10 down at the 40 after that pickup of 13 yards. Trip set to the right. Mullen back. He's going to run that keeper off the right side. And he dodges a couple of tacklers and picks up 10 down to the 30-yard line. He is shifty. Should be another first down.
5'9", 170. It's nice size. And not as tall maybe, but he's got
started last year as a sophomore.
Right.
Went through that rough 1-9 season. 1st and 10 at the 30. And he's going to run another draw. This time he's tripped up right about at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard.
Tripped up by Coppola.
Looked like Mason Lowe's on that stop.
It's a good stop. He barely got started. They were right there.
Second and 8. There's a quick flip out in the flat and a great defensive tackle coming up and making that defensive stop.
Brought down by King.
Danny King making a nice play. The 9th grader.
Yes, he's a freshman, Danny King.
That's impressive. He read that all the way. He was not fooled.
And no gain on that play. 3rd and 8 at the 28. Motion, Mullen looking, firing. Incomplete at the 23-yard line.
Madden Wisniewski broke that up, Ed.
4th down for the Knights.
He's a sophomore, so you get a sophomore and a freshman in your secondary.
Yeah, making plays, too. They've
Yes.
made 2 nice plays.
So let's see what the Knights come up with here on 4th and 8 at the 28 of Freeport. No score here first quarter, 8:13 on the clock. Motion right. Mullen. Now he's under pressure. Rolls away. Firing down towards the end zone.
No. Broken up. Oh, did he get hit?
Big pop in there. Let's see who made that pop for Freeport.
20.
Mullins pass to Bauman. Bauman falls incomplete.
He had it.
Was that Wisniewski made that tackle?
20.
There's a flag on the play.
Connor Patterson.
He's waving off the flag.
No flag.
No flag.
I think it was shoulder to shoulder. I mean, it was a pop, but I think it was shoulder to shoulder.
The ball's turned over on downs.
Because he had the ball.
Yellowjackets.
First and 10 Freeport. At their own 28. There is a timeout. No score here. First quarter, 8 minutes, 5 seconds to go.
There's an official timeout.
Looked like Knoch had a great attack going, and then penalty killed it. And then the Freeport stepped up defensively with a couple of really tough, good plays in their secondary.
And this last hit here, he had the ball. He separated it when he hit him.
I was ready to call touchdown on that.
Oh no, he had it briefly.
I don't know. Patterson was initially not listed in the starting lineup, playing lineup. All right, the Yellowjackets break the huddle. First and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Double slot formation. Ross on a quick toss out to the right, complete. Out to the 35-yard line.
The Freeport pass was complete. Pushed out of bounds by a Frosty. Second down for the Yellowjackets.
I believe that was Sullivan on that reception.
Good quick pass.
Brings up a 2nd down and 3 out at the 28. Underneath handoff.
Nice play. That was a good looking play there.
King the runner, Danny King, and he gets the 1st down.
That's that play that Utah ran against Pitt that night about 17 times to the tight end, bringing him across the formation.
It's a first down for the Yellowjackets.
Picks up a nice gain on that, out to the 41-yard line, the 1st down for the Yellowjackets. No score here, 1st quarter. Clock running, 7:30. And now Ross will keep it on a quarterback draw.
Ross with the keeper. Brought down by.
Brings it up to the 45-yard line and pick up a 4 on the play.
Nice little drive. The big thing, you're keeping that Knoch offense off the field also. That's important.
Very much so. Knoch averages off the top of my head something like maybe 27 or 28 points a game.
Nobody huddles up anymore. They're running plays every 20-some seconds, and if you don't keep the ball, you're right back out there because it's the same kids in high school.
Ross now fires downfield. Incomplete.
Ross's pass falls incomplete. 3rd down for the Yellowjackets.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Yellowjackets at their own 45-yard line. I believe last year, Knoch, this field wasn't ready. I think they played all their games on the road last year.
Well, they've done a nice job with it for sure.
Beautiful. Double slot. Ross back to throw. Fires out here. Complete. And should be enough 1st down on the reception made by Brady Sullivan.
He's right at the stick. Nice passing catch there, Eddie. Move the sticks. Nice play.
Sullivan having a nice year, 22 receptions. Now tonight, give him a couple more. He has 6 TDs. 1st and 10 for the Yellowjackets. The ball at the 49-yard line of Knoch. Double slot. Lots of room to the right. Motion.
Oh, they ran that again.
Underneath handoff. And that goes to Cyprian Sellinger.
You know, they're testing the defense there because there's a pitch man also. If you jump the pitch man, he's going inside. If you jump inside, he's going to pitch.
They want you to come up to the pitch and leave the seam open underneath.
Absolutely. Nice play.
Is there a penalty?
Yes, face mask.
Face mask on the 9th.
1st down.
So they'll take the 15. Now to put it at the 35-yard line.
And that's a 1st down.
39.
Okay. 1st and 10 at the 39. Wide side of the field to the left. Quick pass over the middle. Boy, that was quick pass.
Yeah, he faked the handoff and boom.
Pass is complete to King.
Nice little drive for Freeport.
I'm not sure who the receiver was. I thought maybe it was the tight end, Sean Sellinger.
That's who it was.
It happened so fast.
Oh, it did.
Oh, it's the King again.
King.
John Henriotto, the Butler Eagle next to me. He has those eagle eyes, so he'll help out. There's Ross on a carry, breaks a tackle, turns a corner.
Absolutely. Another
nice run.
Play.
First down.
Forced out of bounds by Spencer. 1st down for the Yellowjackets.
Well, when you have a rivalry game, nothing better than when the underdogs, takes the ball and does something with it. They're doing something with it.
Yes, for sure. 1st and 10 at the 21. This is, I believe, the 10th play in this series for the Yellowjackets. Ross, underneath toss again. When they found something that they'd like to go to this play. This time, Knoch steps up and stuffs it.
Shuffle pass brought down by Foster.
That was King again on the carry. No gain.
Second down for the Yellowjackets.
At interior of that Knoch defense led by nose tackle Parker Anderson, the ends Wyatt, Foster, and Bennett Shaw. Those linebackers Brady Flew, Dylan Pinkerton, and Ethan Allwine. 2nd and 9. Slant pass.
Intended for 7.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Oh, you're in 4-down territory there. Be a 38-yard field goal.
Down for the Yellowjackets.
Bauman on the defense. So that brings up a 3rd and 9. Football at the 20. Another quarterback draw. No go this time. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That left side of the defense with Foster and Flew.
4th down for the Yellowjackets.
4th and 9. At the 20.
Tried the field goal.
Oh, they're going for the field goal. Okay.
37 yards.
Kick is up and no good.
Thompson's field goal attempt is no good.
Field goal attempt by Judah Thompson. That ends a long drive that started at the Freeport 28 and ended at the 20 of Knoch.
52 yards.
12 plays in that series.
Yeah, not a bad little drive. You know, like you said, it keeps the ball out of Knoch's hands also, so it serves 2 purposes.
So Knoch will take over at their own 20-yard line. No score in this first quarter, 3:53 to go. Head coaching the Swami, George Abraham. Mullen back, looking, has time, has a man open, complete,
nice
out over
throw,
the
nice
35
catch.
and out to the 38-yard line on a fine pass and catch.
And that's another Knoch Knight first down.
No number 7 on the roster.
Yeah, there's a number, has to be a number 7 there somewhere, right? That's Keaton Oprosky was the receiver on that play, number 7. Gain of 3. Gain of 7, I should say.
Yeah,
2nd and 3.
Yeah.
Ball out at the 44-yard line.
It's 2nd and 3 for the Knights.
Allwine off this tackle left. He's going to get the first down right at midfield.
Allwine with the carry.
Moving those chains, that's the idea.
Well, they bring it back, spotted at the 49, but it's the first down.
Right.
Fast first quarter, we're down to 2:40 to play here in this scoreless first quarter. Mullen rolling to his right. He's going to keep it now, and it's grabbed from behind and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. On a tackle that a lot of people want a horse collar tackle called.
Colton Otterman on the
Colton,
tackle.
yeah,
He had him
Otterman.
around the shoulders high, but it wasn't a horse call.
He just grabbed him by the shoulder pads and dropped him.
Yeah.
No gain. Otterman's been a 3-year starter. It's been their sack leader for a couple of years. Second and 10 for the Knights at their own 49. High snap, handoff underneath. Allwine bulls his way forward into Freeport territory before he's brought down at the Freeport 44-yard line.
Nice run, pick up 7. Mostly on his own. Good run.
3rd and 3. Just a little over a minute to play here in this first quarter. Allwine again off the right side and gets just enough for the first down.
He's short, Ed, by about
Is
a
he
yard.
short?
Yeah.
Looked like, okay, he is right. They're spotting it just shy of the stick at the 41-yard line. The 4th and 1.
It's 4th down for the Knights.
They can't wait to the quarter. There's too much time. There's 13 seconds difference.
Player rushing off the field. Allwine again off the right side, inside the 40, and he picks up the first down.
Big, strong kid. He looks like he can get you 2 or 3 anytime you need it.
6'2", 210.
That's a big boy.
And that's another Knoch Knights. First down.
They're going to spot the football at the 38.
Switch sides.
And with that,
And this first quarter is going to come to an end with the score: Freeport nothing and Knoch nothing.
0, Freeport Yellowjackets 0.
Both teams putting together drives in that first quarter, but neither drive culminating in a touchdown.
And that sounds right. Both teams moving, but I think Knoch moving it a little easier, but at the same time, Freeport does a nice job. They go 50 yards. They get 1st and 10 at the 20. You know, and that first down play is big. You get stopped, now you're playing behind.
Yeah, and a very time-consuming drive by the Yellowjackets from their 28 down to the Knoch 20, where they used up 12 plays.
Right. I think the underdog, that's what you want to do.
I would say that first quarter, those stats are pretty even. So 1st and 10 for Knoch as we start this second quarter of play in a scoreless game. They have it 1st and 10 at the 38 of Freeport. This drive having started at their own 20 after a missed field goal attempt by the Yellowjackets. Mullen on the reverse handoff and a sweep to the left. And down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Nice looking play there, very nice.
And that was Jackson Bauman, the ball carrier. Picks up 10, 1st and 10 at the 28. Mullen, a junior. Bauman, a sophomore. Caden Spencer, the other leading receiver, just a junior. Motion to the right goes Skirka. Mullen. Now he's under pressure and he's going to be wrapped up, dropped for a loss. Back at the 35-yard line.
By Lowe's, 2nd down for the Knights.
Otterman in there again. You said he's a sack leader.
He's the sack leader for them. He came into this season looking to break the school record for sacks. I have no idea where he is with that. All right, I have 2nd and 17. The scoreboard has 16. They're actually ball at the 34, so we'll make it 2nd and 16. Skirka goes in motion to the right. Mullen's going to be sacked again. A huge loss. And it was Otterman again.
Yeah. Better find out where that boy is.
Wow.
He's causing havoc. That's 2 plays, loss of about 25 yards.
It looks like they'll line Lauderman up at different spots.
Absolutely.
George.
Good point, Ed. Good point.
So this loss now back. It's 3rd and 26. So they've gone from the 28 back to the 45. Ball and throws complete on a little bit of a slant inside. Looked like that was caught by Dylan Pinkerton.
Mullins' pass to Spencer is complete. Brought down by Otterman.
That was Spencer that time.
Was that Caden Spencer?
Yeah.
So pickup of 9 makes it 4th and 17.
Not a lot of plays for 4th and 17, are there? That's a tough one.
Looks
He's gonna
like
punt it.
Mullins dropping back. He is their punter. High snap. Oh! Did they blow the play dead?
They did.
I thought so because the Freeport defender coming in there.
Oh, he'd have had
He
it.
stopped.
He could
Looked
have
like he could have blocked that.
I would agree. Now you just
All right,
kick
now,
it.
now they're just going to kick
Yeah.
it.
Mullins back to punt. Sullivan back.
Mullen will be standing back at the 46-yard line.
He'll get at it about the 49. He should get it around the 10.
Looks like Brady Sullivan is a lone return guy, and he's going to let that one bounce.
No.
Wow.
Just
It
barely
went into
called
the
it
end
out.
zone.
Yeah,
Okay,
called it
touchback.
out.
Wow.
Very close.
If you're going to do that, get out of the way.
Yeah. I've seen a few the last few weeks here, wondering what these guys are thinking, getting anywhere near that ball. Get away from it.
So 1st and 10 for Freeport at their own 20-yard line. 2nd quarter, no score in the game. 9 minutes, 8 seconds to go here at Knoch High School.
I'd have to say, if you asked the Freeport coaches, would you take a 0-0 tie 3 minutes into the second? They'd say absolutely.
Yes. All right, Yellowjackets break huddle. Double slot formation. Otterman off the left side. Again, powers his way up near the 25, 24-yard line.
Yeah, he got
See where they
4. It
spot it.
didn't look like he was going to get anything. That was a tough 4-yard run.
Second and 6. But Joey, I'm just thinking, we say spread, double slot, trips one side. Days of 2 tight ends, they're long gone.
No, they went the way of the VW Beetle.
Double slot again. Ross and that inside pitch. Knoch has figured this one out.
They're going to have to hit the pitch man or keep it one time.
Brought down by Lou and Shaw.
That was Cyprian Sellinger on the carry. No gain, 3rd and 6. Motion left. Here comes the pressure. And Ross gets
The
away
first
from
down,
it. He's
Ed.
going to get the first down.
Nice, clever
Will Drew
run.
Ross.
Nice, clever
Nice
run.
scramble. Carries it out over the 30 up to the 34-yard line. Picks up 10. Well, George, like you said before, their success on offense, while they haven't scored,
Right.
they're eating up a lot of clock time and keeping the Knoch offense on the sideline.
Absolutely. It's the
Trips
way
to
the
the left.
underdog has to win the game, Ed.
A handoff to Justin Jack. and he's going to lose 4.
No, they didn't fool him there, that's for sure. Luke Rulo was in there on that one. Loss of about
Holding on the Yellowjackets.
penalty, holding.
No, okay, that'll change everything. So that'll make it 1st and 20. And move it back to the 24. 7 to play here in the first half of a scoreless battle. Double slot. Now we're going to get a motion penalty. Illegal procedure.
Yeah. Going the wrong way, guys.
1st and 25, back at the 19. First and 25 for the Yellowjackets at their own 19-yard line. The pass thrown into heavy traffic, nearly picked off.
Very fortunate.
Second down for the Yellowjackets.
Got away with one there.
Caden Spencer almost picked that off, the safety. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 25 for Freeport. It looked like started off with a nice drive, back-to-back penalties.
You start getting behind the sticks, that's not good.
Yeah, then you start playing with a shorter field. Okay, empty backfield. 4 receivers to the left. Ross back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Gets away, fires downfield. Here comes a flag out. I saw that one. There was a holding.
That's coming back.
Back at about the 12-yard line, 10-yard line.
6 Ed. They're going to have 3rd down and 38.
Holding on the Yellowjackets.
If you have a play for that, let me know, okay?
3. I think the play's going to be a quarterback draw. 3 penalties just killed the Yellowjackets in this series. So we move it all the way back to where? The 9-yard line.
Yeah. They got to get to the 44.
2nd and 35. 4 receivers to the left. Ross going to roll right in the end zone, firing out of the end zone.
Nice.
Has a man, and the pass is completed.
Yeah, nice play. Wisniewski got some yardage out of it, got him a little room.
Bring it out to the 22, gain of
3rd and
13.
22, you could call this one.
George, years ago, high school football, no one's thrown the ball out of the end zone in that situation. These days, coaches, athletes, they're not afraid to do that.
It's really changed.
Double slot. Ross back, looking, comes a pressure, he's hit. And once again, that's a 3rd interception possibly dropped by the Knights. And Ross took a good thump as he got rid of that ball. So I bring up a 4th and 22 in that incomplete pass, stopping the clock. With 5:22 to go here in the first half. Sellinger back to punt. Mullen will let it roll, dead.
And the Yellowjacket
You
punt
can't beat
goes
getting
out
the
of
ball in the
bounds.
44. They should have time to get a drive here and do something before halftime.
1st and 10.
5:12 left.
1st and 10 for the Knights at their own 44-yard line. Cody Mullen, he's the quarterback, defensive back, punter, and punt returner.
Kind of like Andy Griffith on Mayberry. He was a little bit of everything.
To learn more, to schedule an appointment, visit TriRiversMSK.com.
1st and 10 for the Knights. Football spotted at the 45, their own 45-yard line. No score in this game. 5 minutes to go here in the half. Mullen back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Darts one tackler, but not another before he's wrapped up.
Got back to the line.
That was Dawson Gellett on the tackle.
Brought down by Galliot. 2nd down for the Knights.
2nd and 10. For Knoch at their own 45-yard line. A bunch of trips to the far right. Here's Mullen. He's going to keep it. Now he's going to throw down the left sideline to Allwine. And he's going to take it in for the score. 55 yards for the TD. Well, you talk about a little tersicery. There was a lot of tersicery there. He had a lot of people pulled on that one.
Took about 2 steps forward. They thought he was going to run it. That old Tebow play on the goal line.
Really nifty play, and he sold it.
Absolutely.
He did a great job, did Mullen, of selling that. Everyone was looking to the trip set out to the right. And out of the backfield came Allwine, and he picked it off for that TD.
Once he caught it, he was gone.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. Good kick.
Trophimuk on the extra point. It is good. So 55-yard TD pass puts them on the board. Trophimuk the extra point.
From training to competition, UPMC Sports
7-0.
helps the Knoch
Favor of the Knights.
recover from injury and improve performance. To learn more, call 1-855
2 plays.
Sport or visit UPMCSportsMedicine.com.
Pretty nice to have a back like Allwine, 6'2", 210. Can run the ball with power. He's a good receiver coming out of the backfield.
Absolutely.
That was just a perfect pass.
It wasn't. There was nobody to contest. It just ran down the sideline about 40 yards.
And for Mullen, that was his 10th touchdown pass of the year. Here's the kickoff through the hands into the end. No, he picks it up at the 1. And he's going to be swarmed down and thrown at the 5-yard line.
The kick is returned to the 5-yard.
Looked like Brady Sullivan on that return. So the Yellowjackets digging a huge hole for themselves. 4:20 to go here in this first half of play. They're down 7-0. They have it first.
If you're
and
Knoch
10.
and you want this ball back, don't be averse to using your timeouts. They don't want to throw it to start with. Because if they let them huddle up for 30 seconds twice, it's going to shorten the thing by a minute and a half when they get the ball back.
Here's Ross on a keeper.
Nice gain on
And he
first.
comes up over the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Big gain. That's a big play there.
Picks up 8, 2nd and 2.
2nd down to the Yellowjackets.
I think it's the games we've done this year, the most quarterback draws.
Yeah, they're almost straight runs. They're from the beginning.
Strong set to the right. Ross. Underneath handoff. And nothing there.
Ross with the handoff to Otterman. Brought down by Shaw and Anderson.
Nothing there for Otterman, so it will bring up a 3rd.
3rd down to the Yellowjackets.
Could even lose a couple on that play.
Yes.
So bring up a 3rd.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. Ball spotted at the 14. 3 minutes to play here in this first half. Ross drops back. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be swarmed under and dropped. 3 or 4 blue shirts all around him. They drop him back at the 6-yard line. He had that interior of the defense with Parker Anderson.
They called timeout. Give them credit. Give them credit. They saved 40 seconds by calling timeout. They're going to get the ball back with 2:35 instead of 1:50. Good coaching.
Loss of 8 in that play. Make it 4th and 11 from their own 7-yard line. And that it looked like that entire defensive front was in there with Foster and Anderson and Shaw and maybe Brady Flew, the linebacker.
Yeah, there
so
was
many
no
blue
time.
shirts. Yeah, there were 4 guys in there.
Good defense.
We have 2:42 to go here in the first half. Knoch up 7-0, virtue of a 55-yard touchdown pass from Cody Mullen to Ethan Allwine. So Mullen will be back deep. Along with Jackson Bauman.
Going to get the ball inside the 40, Ed.
Here's the boot.
And the
Eddie,
punt takes
wow.
a yellow
Wow,
jersey.
I agree with
Guys
you.
back there.
I know what you're going to
And
say.
they let it bounce 20 yards.
Yep.
Down at the
Fellas,
52-yard
Fellas,
line.
you're back there, so it doesn't bounce back.
Now, correct me, if you make the fair catch, you have it at the Freeport 40.
Exactly.
Okay.
18 yards.
Now you have it at your own 42.
I got it.
.229 to go. The Knights will have it, leading 7-0 at their own 42-yard line. Motion left. Mullen drop. Here comes the pressure. Flips it over the middle. The pass is caught. And a great defensive tackle.
Mullen's pass
Nice
is
made
caught
by the nose.
Allwine.
Is that 55?
That's
Brought
55.
down by
Taylor
King.
King.
Defensive
Nice
tackle.
play.
Okay, that's Taylor
Second
King. I'm sorry, the
down
inside
for the
linebacker.
Knights.
Boy, you start lobbing that screen pass, you better be
Wow,
careful. Yeah,
I'll say.
that could have been dangerous.
Gain of just 1. Here's a quick pass out here, incomplete. You had 2 receivers in the same spot. Vinny DeFelice and Skirka, both in the same spot. A little bit of a mix-up there for the Knights. That will bring up a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to Skirka, but as you said, there were 2 receivers in the same area.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. 3rd and 9 for Knoch. Mullen dropping straight back. Here comes the pressure. He steps up in the pocket,
Nice.
and he's going to take it down the sideline. He's going to get the first down before he goes out of bounds
Nice play. Nice keep.
Goes out of bounds.
at the 44-yard line of Freeport.
And that's another Knoch Knights first down.
Pick up 13 on that play. Knoch stopped at 152. Mullen back. Fires out here. Incomplete.
Mullen's pass is
Sounder batted that down.
It was batted down, yes.
Never got up.
Second down for the Knights.
Was that Otterman again who batted that down?
No, Sounder. It's 5. Right out here in the end.
2nd and 10 for the Knights at the Freeport 44-yard line. 150 to go.
Plenty of time with 2 timeouts.
Comes the pressure and wrapped up now and thrown for a loss.
Nice try.
Mullins brought down in the back.
That was Otterman there.
By Otterman.
Absolutely.
Is that his second sack of the game?
At least.
Third down for the night.
Well, he gets in on that quarter.
Big. That's a huge loss. But the sack yardage just killing Knoch here tonight. Third and 20, back at their own 46-yard line. 1:14 to go. Allwine motion right. Mullen rolls, throws downfield, out of bounds. He just gets rid of it. Incomplete, stops the clock with 1:04 to go. Brings up a 4th and 20, and kudos to the Freeport defense stepping up here.
Absolutely, good job. Absolutely a good job.
So Mullen will kick it away. He's standing at his own 32-yard line.
Coming after this kick.
Sullivan back there. Single safety.
Yeah, they were.
Coming, but he gets it off. Sullivan takes it. Reverses field and finally dropped at his own 30-yard line.
That's a good play. There was no, they were going after the kick. He had to bring it
and a
back
nice job by Sullivan catching the ball.
Absolutely.
First and 10 for the Yellowjackets at their own 30-yard line. 55 seconds to go here. I don't expect to see the ball in the air.
No, I think you run a draw or something like that. If you get some yardage, you think about it. If you don't, you go in.
Well, how wrong was I on that call? Quick pass out here in the flat from Ross.
It was a safe pass. You know what I mean? They're coming up the line. They're playing.
Pass complete to Madden Wisniewski. Gain of 4.
Started a little early,
yep,
buddy.
Started a little, another procedure.
You don't see it on a wideout much.
So that'll make it 2nd and 11. Moves the ball back to the 29-yard line. And they may just let this one run down.
They have to snap.
Yeah, they send in a play. They're down to 12 seconds. Ross gets it, hands off to Justin Jack, and he's going to rumble all the way out to the 45.
Brought down by Skirka. It's a first down for the Yellowjackets.
Well, timeout. They got one more play.
They have one more play. Not like maybe in the West Virginia and Houston game.
Oh, my.
What an ending. Unsportsmanlike penalty called. Instead of kicking off from the 35, they end up kicking off from their own 25.
Exactly.
And they gave Houston a chance to win that game on a final 2 seconds on a Hail Mary.
Only rush 3 too, Ed.
Gain of 16 on that run.
Nice play. Nice game.
Yes. Freeport has done some nice things with their ground attack here in the first half. So what are we going to see here? Just take a shot deep downfield, go with a little hook and lateral. Trip set to the left. Ross going to roll left. Out here in the flat, short, incomplete.
Ross's pass falls incomplete, and that concludes the first half.
Someday I'm going to ask
At
a
halftime,
football coach that I know several. why they continually roll right-handers out left.
I'm
I'm going to
always
have
said
to ask
that.
somebody because it's obviously tough.
Well, to me, with 2 seconds left, I thought for sure they're going to take a shot deep down the field, but threw a flat pass. Maybe they were trying to set up a hook and lateral.
From that spot,
Right.
I think it's more likely you can lose from there than win from there.
Well, that brings the first half to a close with the score Knoch 7, Freeport nothing. A scoreless first quarter, and then in the second quarter at the 4:28 mark, Knoch scored on a 55-yard touchdown pass from Cody Mullen to Ethan Allwine. He took it down the left side. It was a beautiful pass play. It was a little fake by Mullen, like he was going to maybe pump one over the middle, and then he pulled back and hit Allwine, who came out of the backfield down the left sideline. Took it in for the score. No one really around him. The extra point was good by Trofumik, and it's 7-0, and that's the way it is here at the half. Although Freeport shut out, but still showed some offense in the first half.
Absolutely.
Penalties really killed them.
Both teams. Too many penalties.
So take your time here at the halftime and enjoy these two high school marching bands, the Freeport Yellowjacket Band and the Knoch Knights, and we'll be back in the second half.
Good evening, fans! Get on your feet as we present to you the pride of Freeport High School, the 2023 edition of the Freeport Area Yellowjacket Marching Band. We are the voices of the band, Ann Lindsay and Bella McKibbigan. The band is under the student leadership of auxiliary captains Caitlin Hemphill, Lachlan Kuzer, and Caroline Black. Featured twirler Lexi Reisman, drumline captain Cody Stebbins, brass captain Ella Eiler, woodwind captain Michaela Bodley, drum majors Dominic Pagano and Logan Check, commanding officers Caitlin Brennan, Rebecca Kibler, Maxwell Cruz, and Nick Perenna.
Grab your pink jacket, dust off those fedoras, and get ready to groove to the funky sounds of Bruno Mars as the band is pleased to present Take Me to Mars. The band opens his Bruno Mars dance party with the 1990s R&B inspired hit 24 Karat Magic.
Dr. Shipman's favorite jams to dance to on the wedding dance floor. Let's cut up the rug with Treasure and Uptown Funk.
Runaway Baby.
Oh, yeah. The band is making us wish halftime was longer. We are sad to say we have to close this evening's performance. The only way we can do that is by rocking out with this Bruno Mars spectacular, Locked Out of Heaven.
High school sports, community events, all of your favorite local shows are calling the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel their home. Find out everything your neighborhood has to offer on Channel 100 or on YouTube. Spirit, town pride, local communities. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
My name is Matt Romeo. I've been at Armstrong for almost 9 years now. What I love most about my role as a lead tech is making a difference in my techs that I'm looking after, making a difference in their lives. I make sure that on their jobs, they have the help that they will need. There are so many opportunities to advance in this company. The training has been absolutely first class. Armstrong cares about our customers getting installed and serviced, but they mostly care about us going home at the end of the day.
Back here at Knoch High School, the score at halftime, Knoch 7 and Freeport nothing in this battle for the bragging rights to 356, the Pike Trophy. And Knoch surprisingly shut out in that first quarter by Freeport, a very stingy defense. Freeport coming in here with the 2-5 record, 0-2 in conference play in the Allegheny 6 Conference. Knoch tied for first with East Allegheny. That showdown game is next week. If they can get through this game, Freeport's put up quite a battle. The big play of the game after a scoreless first quarter was the 55-yard touchdown pass from Cody Mullen to Allwine, the running back coming out of the backfield. Ethan took it in stride, no one around him, took it in for the score. And the extra point by Trofimuk was good, 7-0. But this turned into a defensive battle, something maybe we didn't expect, George.
Well, we looked at it going in. We said it is a grudge game. It is a rivalry. And because of that, you never know. And so far, it's living up to the billing. 7-0, they're one play from tying this game.
And Freeport coming in here playing with a lot of pride. They are the defending conference champs. They were 10-2 last year, but hit hard with graduation. But they come in here. Coach John Gellett has them well prepared, and it's a battle. And they've had some good offensive thrusts, drives, but penalties have just killed them. And for Knoch, they've lost drives because they've been sacked. Cody Mullen's been sacked, George, I think 3 or 4 times. Otterman with a couple of those sacks.
Yeah, they're coming. I mean, absolutely. If he gets back to pass, he has a split second. If not, they're on him.
Well, we'll see what happens here in this second half of play. It's just a beautiful night for football here, homecoming, this beautiful field. And we had the luxury of talking to the Butler Eagles sports editor, John Enriato, about what's going on with high school football. He'll be up here next week for that battle between Knoch and East Allegheny. But the Knights better take care of business in the second half if they want to make that game of any significance.
Absolutely. You alluded to it earlier. This is a ball game. Anytime 7-0, anything can happen.
And once again, the last 10 years in this series, the Freeport has won 5, Knoch 3, and there have been 2 ties. And Freeport's won 3 in a row. So we are just seconds away from this second half kickoff. How fast this season has gone, George, from doing that game at Butler when they our live TV broadcast and they beat Meadville 27-26 to the last Friday of September when the Tiger and I were down at North Allegheny and they throttled Pine Richland 45-10, and then the next week Pine Richland rolling over Central Catholic 26-19.
That was a surprise of all surprises.
They went back to the Wildcat, single wing, whatever you want to call it. So they're excited here. They named their homecoming king and queen. The Freeport Yellowjackets back on the field.
One of the players was the king, Eddie Bennett Shaw.
All right. Bennett Shaw, who's their defensive end and the offensive center. Senior.
Your 2023 homecoming queen is Caitlin Gray.
And they named the queen. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, I don't believe they give you any extra time for homecoming at halftime. I don't think they do.
Well, there's 3 on the clock, so they're going to have to get loosened up. Well, they're already out there loosening up.
Wasn't there a game we did? Was it a college game or with the opposing coach said they took two, and they threw a flag on the home team. It was a 15-yard penalty.
I was a Siperac one year. The coach wanted to fight the band guy because he got a penalty.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, these guys get pretty excited about this. As you can see, the wall to our left, somebody didn't like something that happened and took it out on the wall.
All right, both teams have returned to the field. Getting ready for this second half of play. Knoch will receive.
Yeah, they wound that clock. The referee just gave the signal, 3 minutes, we're starting, ready or not.
Just a reminder that you can always listen to the game on WISR Radio 680 AM, or you can go to WISR680.com, or you can even download the WISR 680 app on your smartphone.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised, George, the stats are pretty even in that first half, but the biggest thing that stands out to me are the sacks of Cody Mullen, where he may have lost somewhere around 25 to 30 yards in sacks.
Absolutely. Makes a big difference.
Second to get out your 50-50 ticket. The football boosters would like to thank their summer football camp sponsors, the Hardwood Cafe, Stevens.
It's hard to believe this is in, actually it's week 7, but it's the 8th game for all the teams after week 0. And everything will finish up at the end of the month, final games. There'll be a number of conference championships on the line, and then you're going to start your playoffs. Next year, the interesting thing next year, at least here in the WPIL, is what's the transformation in the 6A, because you're going to have, with the change in the enrollment counting, including the Vote Tech students, already you know that Penn Hills and Pine Richland are going to be bumped up in the 6A.
Absolutely. They're capable anyway. I always look at that, and you know you have Central Catholic, you know you have NA as far as the big boys. But that 5A, when you start talking Pine, Penn Hills, come on, they'll play with anybody.
Yeah, and Penn Hill's playing Central Catholic this evening, and of course last week we mentioned how Pine rolled over undefeated #1 ranked Central Catholic. Central Catholic was what, #2 in the state behind St. Joe's Prep?
Absolutely. I was looking at that today, and I'm thinking to myself, Parkland was up there too from District 11, so there are plenty of good teams in the East. Out here, you know the 2 or 3, it's going to be one of either NA or Central, almost assuredly. Now the 5A, if Pine can continue to do what they did against Central, they can beat anybody. But you know down there, Imhotep's waiting.
But what's nice to see with high school football since the COVID period is that the number of football players coming out has increased. There's been a nice significant increase. And there were some teams that 5-6 years ago only had like 18 or 20 players out. They now have 38, 40 players out. That's a huge jump.
I'm leery of those numbers because they count 9th graders now.
Well, that's true, but still, there were teams that struggled with only 18 or 20 players. I forget the one coach. He took over 3 years ago. Now he's up to 40 players in that time. Yeah, in some schools, the 9th grade, mostly your 5A and 6A teams are still playing 9th grade schedules. I doubt if the Clips are. They could be. Yeah, I don't know.
They would be tough. They just don't have enough players.
What are the Clips, Battle Equipment, what do they graduate every year?
50.
And they have, what, 35 or 37 on the football team. And they're up to 4A. All right, we're getting ready here for the third quarter of play. Head coaching the Swami George Abraham. See what adjustments are made at halftime. All right, Freeport will send back deep.
Okay, Knoch is back to receive.
Or excuse me, Knoch will send back
Freeport's
deep.
getting set to kick off for the start of the second half.
And the second half is underway. A short kick, and it'll be down right about the 33-yard line.
Down at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
That was Jacob Denner on that squib kick. I mean, one thing about Freeport, they're not going to bring that back. They might start a little further than you'd like, but they're not bringing it all the way.
1st and 10 for the Knights. Football at their own. They're spotted now up at the 35-yard line. Knoch leading 7-0 here as we start this third quarter of play. Mullen going to roll to his right. Firing deep downfield, has a man wide open, and he's going to take it at the 30, the 25, inside the touchdown. Jackson Bauman.
Jackson Bauman, one play, 65 yards.
His third TD of the year.
That was a quick one there.
I'll say.
13 seconds,
stunner.
all of a sudden you're up 14. That was a nice play. He was wide open, and when you have a guy wide open, lay it out there and let him run under it. And that's exactly what they did. Nice play.
So much for coming out starting conservative. There's that little fake there by Cody Mullen, and he just waits patiently.
One guy peeks into the backfield, and that's all it takes.
How about Bauman, just a sophomore?
No good.
And the extra point is blocked.
All right, that extra point by Trofimov was blocked, I believe, George.
It was
In
blocked.
the third quarter,
I don't think he got up, to tell you the truth.
And the Freeport Yellowjackets 0.
So it's Knoch 13-0 here early in this third quarter. 11:47. Right off the bat, they jump on him with that 65-yard touchdown pass. So Mullen right there, 2 touchdown passes of 120 yards.
Yeah, this one was 65, the other one 45.
He's under 45 or 55? I think it was 55.
It was under 45, yeah, 50. Yeah, it was
55.
on his own 45. 2 big gainers, my.
Knoch set to kick it off, and here we go. Here's the boot.
Squib.
Squib it.
You got it.
And they got it.
Yes, they did.
Who saw that coming?
Freeport didn't, I can tell you that.
You're right there.
That artificial turf, that big bounce after it hits, so crucial. It's done so well.
At the Freeport 35
I mean, nobody
yard
misplayed it. It just hit that big bounce, and the Knoch kids just got on it. Beautiful
And
play.
Knoch recovers at the 35 of Freeport. 1st and 10 with the Knights leading 13-0 here early in this third quarter by virtue of that 65-yard touchdown pass from Cody Mullen to Jackson Bauman on the first play of scrimmage to start this third quarter. Now on this squib kick, they're back in good position again. Mullen on a quick pass over the middle, complete, down to the 25-yard line.
Cade Spencer.
Spencer is complete.
Guy was complete to Spencer.
Yep.
Caden Spencer. They only give him 9 on the play. I thought he had the first down, so it'll make it 2nd and 1 at the 26. See if the big guy gets it. No, Mullen's going to step back and throw. Fires, has a man there for the touchdown.
Mullen pass to Bauman. He's complete.
Bauman, another one.
Jackson Bauman, the sophomore. Wow.
59 seconds.
So much for me calling plays on a running play in 2nd and 1.
No. It hasn't been a minute yet, and they're down 20
2
points.
TDs.
in 59 seconds.
Jacobak to Jones to Truffamuk.
Truffamuk on to attempt the extra point. Is that blocked again?
And the extra point is blocked. And with 11 minutes and 1 second left in the third quarter, it's the Knoch Knights 19, the Freeport Yellowjackets 0.
So the extra point is no good. It's 19-0 now. Knoch, and what was a close defensive game, has turned into a big Knoch lead here, 19-0. With back-to-back touchdown passes, a 65 of 26 yards to Bauman in the first 59 seconds of play here in the third quarter.
Freeport hasn't had the ball yet. That's the worst part of it. It was 7-0, and they haven't had the ball yet.
Here's the kick. This is a kick deep, and it'll go in for the touchback.
Allwine's kick goes into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellowjackets.
That was Ethan Allwine kicking off. So let's see what Freeport, if they can answer these two quick scores. You know, 1st and 10, back at their own 20-yard line. There's a delay out there. Official talking to Drew Ross, quarterback for Freeport. Now we're set to go. Ross is going to keep it, and he's going nowhere. He's going to take a loss of 2.
By Foster and Allwine.
Quarterback run all the way there. I could even see the running back flinch.
Ethan Allwine, the right outside linebacker, and Wyatt Foster right there to meet him for a loss of 2 on the play. Second and 12 for the Yellowjackets. Down here 19-0 early in this third quarter of play. Motion to the right, Sullivan.
Nothing.
And hand off underneath to Otterman.
Hand off to Otterman.
And he gets maybe, what, a yard, if that.
That's it.
No
3rd and 12.
They're saying no gain on the play.
That's 3rd and 12.
You know, it's sometimes how these games go. They're close to close, and then one team just breaks it open with a couple of big plays.
Well, that's what's happened. 2 tutties in 59 seconds.
And the Yellowjackets, 4 players split wide to the left. Ross, he wants to run it, and he's going to be wrapped up and thrown for a loss back at the 10-yard line. A loss of 8.
Ross is brought down in the backfield by Anderson.
The nose tackle leading the charge there, Parker Anderson.
Yeah, he was in there.
6'1", 260-pound senior, just barreled his way through.
Yes, he did. Bull right in there.
So Cyprian Sellinger will kick it away. And standing right there at the Freeport 40. So he's going to take a bounce.
And the punt takes a Freeport bounce.
And will be down by Freeport at the Knoch 40.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Knoch Knights.
$8:50 to go here in the third quarter play.
Big explosion here tonight, Ed. 2 quick touchdowns.
It's not often you see something, 2 TDs in 59 seconds.
No, not when the first half was so scoreless, basically 7-0. And all of a sudden you get 2 touchdowns in a minute.
All right, Mullen brings the Knights up to the line of scrimmage. He has 3 touchdown passes on the night, and he's going to keep it. Eludes 1 tackler, then wrapped up, but not before he gets it out to the 45-yard line to pick up a 5.
Gain of 5 on the play.
He wrapped up there. It looked like Taylor King on a tackle. 2nd and 5 out at the 45. Boy, look, George, look at the Yellowjackets. They are just bunched at the line of scrimmage. Mullen going to keep it again. He's going to get a first down as he cracks midfield and runs it, takes it down to the 45 of Freeport.
And that's another Knoch Knights first down.
Gain of 10. So those yards lost, his sacks, that goes against his rushing totals. High snap, fake stall line, pass incomplete.
Mullen's pass falls incomplete. 2nd down.
It was right there. That pass was definitely right there.
Incomplete pass, stops the clock, 7:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Knights up 19-0. Mullen, he's going to keep it off the left side. Makes the first guy miss. Gets it down to the 41 for a pickup of 4. It'll bring up a 3rd and 6.
He's run that play quite a few times tonight, and they're getting good yardage. Where they are now, they have 2 plays. 3rd and 6. They're not going to punt from here anyway.
No, not with the 19-0 lead. They stay with that double slot formation. Check to the sideline for a call. Allwine shifts to the left. Now he comes in motion to the right. Mullen's going to throw deep down the right sideline. There's a little mix-up there as his pass intended for Bauman.
Yeah, Bowden thought he was pulling up, and
4th down for the Knights.
quarterback thought he was going deep. Mullen thought he was running fly.
Like Connor Patterson defending on the play. Might have been Mad Wisniewski. Here's Mullen back to throw. Here comes the pressure by Otterman. He gets a pass off, incomplete. And Otterman just breathing down his neck.
Ball comes over.
Freeport's ball, 1st and 10 for the Yellowjackets at their own 41-yard line.
Good field position.
7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. The Yellowjackets looking for the first score of the night as they're down by 19.
Just a reminder, Knoch would like to thank our first scoreboard sponsors, Neo Automotive and Force Turf Solutions, for their partnership. We still have 3 available advertising slots. Anyone interested in putting their business on the Knoch Stadium scoreboard board should contact the athletic director's office.
Snap back to Ross. He's going to pitch it underneath. And that play, while it worked early in the game, Knoch's not fooled by it anymore.
No, they've seen it 5-6 times. They're on it.
And they're just having trouble handling Parker Anderson in the middle there, in the middle linebacker, Dylan Pinkerton. Loss of a yard on the play. Quick pass out here by Ross.
Nice.
Breaking free down the
boy.
middle. dragged down from behind, but not before he picks up the first down. That looked like the receiver was Madden Wisniewski.
Yes, it was. Nice run. Running catch. Beautiful.
And a saving tackle there. Not sure who made that stop. It happened so fast. But 1st and 10, not otherwise, for the Yellowjackets at the 36. 24 yards on that pickup. Ross back, look, throws to his right. It comes to pressure, lose the tackle, ducks back inside the 40, keeps running inside the 35 and down at the 34-yard line. He only gained 2, but he could have lost about 10 or 12.
No, absolutely. He made something out of nothing there. We get a game here. We need Freeport to do something with this possession.
Second and 8 at the 34 for the Yellowjackets. 5:15 clock here in this third quarter. Knoch up 19-0. Ross back to throw. Coming up the middle. No, he gets free. Dumps it off. Has a man. Looks like Wisniewski again. He's going to turn the corner. Down inside the 15. Down to the 10. And he's finally dropped.
It's coming back.
Is it coming back?
Yeah.
Well, it negates a nice effort, not only by Wisniewski, the receiver, but the quarterback, Drew Ross. Thought he was sacked back there, but we're going to get a holding penalty. Like Bauman made that tackle and that stop. So what would otherwise be a 1st and goal
It's
down
that
at the
new,
10.
That crackback where if you're going to block a guy who doesn't see, you basically have to just put your hands out. That's what the call was.
Well, you know, a lot of times they just ask you to shadow him. Get your body in front of his, get between him and the receiver and let it go.
You can't
let
block.
it go. Because he either has to run around you one way or another. So now that brings up, they're going to have to spot and makes it 2nd and 7.
Yes.
Ball at the 33. They gained 1 yard on that. Ross back, fires over the middle.
Nice.
He complete again on a slant to Wisniewski.
Wisniewski having a big second half.
He is. Wisniewski, a 6'1", 170-pound sophomore. They got some young players out there.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 at the 15 for the Jackets. Here's Ross. He's going to keep it. Has a seam. Cracks it inside the 10 down to near the 8-yard line. Football spotted right at the 10.
Yeah, I thought he got a little further myself.
I did too. I thought he got it inside 10, down to the 8, but they have it spotted at the 10. Pick up a 5, 2nd and 5. 3:30 remaining on the clock here in the third period.
Just noticed that the play clocks are down.
I never even noticed. 2nd and 5 for Freeport at the Knoch 10. Well, here it goes again. It's a delay of game penalty. And I'm going to move it back to the 15-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 for the Yellowjackets.
Stops the clock, 3:17 to go here in the third quarter. Knoch with an explosive start to this third quarter with 2 touchdown passes in a span of 59 seconds. Both of them from Cody Mullen and Jackson Bauman. 65 and 26 yards. not sure what the problem is. You have the problem getting the play in.
Well, I think the play clock's
personnel
out for one thing, and the official's supposed to signal at a certain amount of time. What they
right.
have left.
So they have a legitimate argument that,
I believe
that
they do.
they didn't have the play clock. And I see it over here, 0-0, but I'm focused on the scoreboard.
They're
and
both
down the field.
they're out.
Right.
Both of them aren't working.
So it's still 2nd and 10 at the 15 for Freeport at Knox 15. Ross rolls, and he has to throw this one away. He was under pressure. Now
Roughing the passer.
we get a roughing the passer call.
Yeah.
And was that on Ethan Allwine who made the late hit?
Personal foul on the night.
So that'll be half the distance to the goal line. I would believe it'd be now make it 1st and goal at the 8, 7. They're marking that ball at the 5.
Yeah.
At the 6-yard line, actually.
Ross's fastball is incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd down for the Yellowjackets.
Imperative that Freeport gets 6 or 7, here to get back in this game.
2nd down. Ball at about the, I'm going to say, I'm looking here at the 7-yard line.
That's where it is.
I don't know why the scoreboard says the 9-yard line.
No, it's not in the 9.
Snap back to Ross. Here comes the pressure. He's going to fire it, gets it away. Nearly.
He's hurt. He's down.
Nearly
Okay.
picked off. He took a shot
Yeah,
back
he's
at
getting
the
up slowly.
20-yard line.
Glad to see him get up.
Then it's Shaw in there. I think Shaw put a thump on him.
Trying to figure out how they administered that roughing the passer that the ball ended up on the 7. It wasn't on the 14.
Just a reminder that the Knoch Knights marching band
Not sure.
performing their show.
So it's to bring up a 3rd and goal.
Crowd to watch the Knoch Knights marching
Ball
band.
at the 7. Double slot. And handoff to Justin Jack, and he's hammered back at the 10-yard line. Loss of 3.
Jack with the carry, brought down at the 9-yard line.
Brady flew on that tackle. He put a pop on him.
Yes, he did.
So it's 4th and goal. This is back at the 10 now. Then he spotted at the 9.
4th down for the Yellowjackets.
Ross back, looking, firing into the end zone. Incomplete. Pass intended for Cyprian Sellinger. So that ends the Freeport threat. Knoch keeps its 19-0 lead with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter of play.
Yeah, it got a little tough there where they got inside the 10. They didn't want that goal line penetrated.
And with that play, Knoch takes over on down.
So Knoch takes over. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 9. Head coaching the Swami George Abraham here at Knoch High School in this battle for the traveling trophy, traveling Pike Trophy.
Timeout, Freeport.
Freeport with a timeout, and the score Knoch 19, Freeport nothing. Boy, Freeport, George, they've had several long drives deep in the Knoch territory and have come away with nothing.
Right. This last time was crucial that they scored 19
Absolutely.
down. Get back in that ball game 19-7. But Knoch, get to their credit, they got tough.
Yeah. Very impressed. The strong line backing play from Knoch, Brady Flew, and Pinkerton in the middle, and Ethan Allwine. Not to mention up front, a load to block Parker Anderson, 6'1", 260 pounds, senior. Mullen hands off straight ahead, Allwine. He breaks one tackle, breaks another, comes up over the 20 and out to the 22-yard line.
He's tough, Ed.
Not before he picks up 13 yards. He is a stud.
And that's another Knoch Knights touchdown.
When you start doing things like Mullen does, he does that fake and then he throws the ball, and then you're a little bit leery and
Sure.
you're laying back, and then they slip it underneath the Allwine. First and 10. Ball spotted out at the 21-yard line. It was a pickup at 12. Run off the left side. Gets
They were there that time. That's
1 yard.
Little yardages he's gotten before penetration all night.
Pickup of 1, being 2nd and 9 as we're running this third quarter down to 1:10 to go. Mullen going to drop straight back. Here comes the pressure. And the pass is complete.
Nice.
I am surprised he got that one away as he was hammered. Complete to Bauman.
Yeah, Bauman with a nice run after
Yeah,
catch.
he
Very
caught
nice.
it in a dangerous pass. It was thrown into a crowd of.
And that's another Knoch Knights.
But a first down for
There's a
Knoch.
flag on the play.
Gain of 17 on that play. That was a sneaky gain.
It's coming back, ineligible man.
Ineligible receiver down.
So I'm guessing. I'm looking back. That happened so fast. That was like a wide receiver screen.
Yeah, what probably happened, one of the linemen didn't catch it and he was blocking the run.
But Mullen took a shot. I think did that come from Otterman again?
It's been in there all night.
I know he's had at least 2 sacks and at least maybe 3 or 4 quarterback hits. So that moves it back to the 16-yard line. 1st and 15. Quick pass out, complete out at the 21-yard line. Gain of 6.
That's going to be the last play of the quarter unless they decide to hurry it up.
17 seconds remaining, and they're in no hurry to get it off. They're going to let the clock run down. And that'll be the end of the third quarter with the score, Knoch 19 and Freeport nothing.
And with that play, it's the end of the third quarter.
Wow, what a strike there in the start that third quarter of play. Just 13 seconds into it, and Mullen hits Bauman on a 65-yard scoring strike. They get the ball back, and boom, he hits them on that squib kick. They recovered at the 35. He hits them on a 26-yard scoring strike. 2 touchdowns in a span of 59 seconds, and that was it for the scoring in the third quarter.
And let's say this, that onside kick may have been as well executed. No Freeport kid missed it.
It caught everyone.
Bounced, went over his head, and they got it.
Caught everyone
Absolutely.
by surprise. I know we weren't even thinking about a kick like that.
And you know, you talk about the new field. The truth is, you can't have that kick on a muddy field. It will not bounce up.
Well, Knoch showing you if the lightning don't get you, then the thunder will. And they've had some thunder here.
Absolutely.
Big plays.
Oh, absolutely.
And this connection between Mullen and Bauman, it'll continue next year with Mullen just a junior and Bauman a sophomore. So 3rd and 9.
Yeah, the scoreboard was wrong.
Right,
3rd
right.
and 9 is correct.
3rd and 9 for Knoch at their own 22-yard line. So we start this 4th quarter of play. The Knights up 19-0, looking to hold on to their tie for first place in the Allegheny 6 conference. That tie with East Allegheny, and that collision is going to happen next week, I believe, here at Knoch.
Play clocks are back.
Great, see that. It's been a great night for football. Perfect weather, no rain. 3rd and 9 at the 22. Mullen drops back, looks, pressure, runs away from it, gets out of the one tackle, throws it downfield, incomplete. I bring up 4th and 9.
Pass ball's incomplete.
It's a tough throw in the run, Ed.
4th down for the Knights.
So Mullen will kick it away. Brady Sullivan back deep
Sullivan's back to receive.
for Freeport. He'll be standing just about midfield.
Mullen's getting set to punt.
Mullen to kick it away from his own 9. Bounces taken by Sullivan across midfield and down to the Knoch 48-yard line.
Sullivan returns the ball.
That's
to
good
the
field position. You
48-yard
can't beat
line.
that starting on the plus side.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellowjackets.